Good afternoon, Prenounder, Croiso. Welcome back to the channel. Here we are, once again on Dragonfall and Puzzles. As you can see, my stronghold is sort of coming on steadily. Not exactly fast, it's up to stronghold level 6. Trying to keep my builders busy, so I've got one working on a mine and one working on a farm. My dragon's been off doing dragony things. Food and iron are sort of coming in reasonably quickly. The VIP pass I got with Google Play credit is coming in nicely, so I do kind of retain my free player status. I haven't spent any real money on it, but I did buy a VIP pass on the beta version, and that which gave me a month, and they doubled that to 2 months because I was a beta tester. So I'm still free. I think I'm stretching the rules a little bit, but never mind. Let's not dwell on that. Anyway, this one is very much a beginner's guide to the early stages of the game and the importance of leveling up at a sensible time. So you can see I need 87 of 87%. I need 968 more experience to level up to level 8. And when I do level up, I get all of my world energy refreshed. So it's a good time to go and do some raids. Let's just get some raids in here, a bit of food and iron for the raids. So mainly the teams I'm facing up against, at this point it's just about using up some of the things, the world energy and so on and so forth. So a lot of the teams that I'm coming up against are obviously teams that have only just completed the tutorial, so they aren't particularly powerful teams, which is fine. We all start at the same place. The tutorial in the game is quite long, and I can see why people will sort of get to the end of it and think, right, okay, I'll have a break and come back to it a bit later on. I would argue, and I've sort of suggested to the devs, one of the questions came up in a questionnaire was, what would you recommend? And I would recommend that there's a skip tutorial button, because a lot of players know the basics, because most of these games have very similar game mechanics. Maybe allow for a sort of, replay tutorial or, rules or something available somewhere else. I don't know, it's just a thought. Because particularly, obviously, as this game's been through sort of 2 beta releases, I'd already seen the tutorial a couple of times and wasn't, didn't really need to see it again. But there you go. That's just me. So there we are. So there's one raid. Let's get another raid in here. This guy probably won't win this one. They're a bit tougher than me, a bit stronger looking than me. This teddy bear with a little green thing riding on it's taking the brunt of my assault unusually at the moment. Normally it's obviously the tank that takes it, but in this case it's going to be Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear still going strong. What's Teddy Bear healer? Oh, armor upper, I would have said that is probably armor boost. Boosting attack, sorry, attack boost. So they've all had their attack boosted, though still 1 or 2 of them dying, which is good. Maybe I will win this. It's not going too badly at the minute. I'm going to finish off this guy. I think these purple tiles will probably finish off this guy, even though they're the wrong colour. And boom, 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 boom. Lots of tiles whizzing about board. Definite win this one. There we are. Da, 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 da. So let's do one more. I'll explain why I'm only doing one more in a sec. Let's go for this guy. They've gone for the Verena. Is it Verena? I want to say, Verena Feather. Dangerous 4-star hero in the middle, albeit not very leveled up because obviously very early stages of the game. Still a 4-star, quite dangerous, even sort of unleveled at this point in time. Will become less dangerous as everyone gets stronger, but then I'm sure they'll get stronger too, and so on and so forth. Still loving the graphics of the game. Think it is sort of very, looks really good. I know looks aren't everything, but it does help. Well, I wouldn't know in real life. Not really got the looks to find out myself, but I'm told it helps to be good looking. Tiles going left, right, and centre. Don't think this one's going to go very well. Not that it really matters. Let's just hit flee here. Yeah, this is what I was saying. 4-star hero, even only on level 2, just absorbing far too much damage. Not worth pushing that one. Let's go for this. Here we are. Another great, another first level team. Couldn't see the five in a row for the yellows. Then there may have been one there, but who knows. So anyway, here we are now. We're about to go on to the actual purpose of this video, which is about the importance of knowing when to level up. I keep saying things like keep your builders busy. Oh, by the way, if you do like this and find anything here useful or helpful, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's what all YouTubers say. You don't need to smash that like button. Pressing it will do. Your phone isn't going to really know whether you've pressed it or smashed it, unless you press it smash it so hard you drop the phone on the floor, and that'd just be bad, because then you couldn't watch my videos or play the game. Play the game, play the game, play the game. Sorry, it's a brief Queen aside there. And there we go, boom, they're all dead, hooray. So there we are. So now if you look at it, although I've still got 2 attacks, but if you look at it, I've got 20 in my hero chest, so I should be able to do it in 6 flasks, which is what we'll have in a moment. Oh, I've got another thing. Achieve 25 raid victories, yeah, yeah, go for it. So may as well. So before I do anything much else, I have got full food, so it's always worth trying to make sure you are not wasting food and iron at this point in the game as far as you can. So here we are. It's Lindy's leveled up to nearly finished at level 20. Actually, I think they go up to level 33 stars possibly. Yeah, she's still going. So I'm emptying some of my food. I don't think I'll be able to empty much of my iron, really, unfortunately, but there we go. Roti can be levelled up a bit more if I've still got the food for it. I've obviously upgraded a load of granaries, so I can now store a lot more food. 31,000 still, so let's go for Severa. She can be levelled up with some of these reds. There we are. This is going to use up most of my food, surely. All going into her there. Still doesn't level her skill, but presumably, yeah, that's leaving me quite short of food now. So I will stop there with my leveling up, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the... Oh, hello, just get the hero reaches level 20. I'll have those. Right, so I got my food and my iron. My iron and food can both take a fair amount more, and the reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to go into this one. I'm not going to go to merchant camp. I'm going to go to this one, and I'm going to go next. I'm going to auto win. Now I've got my loot tokens. Pew, there we are. Bom, 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 and I'm straight up to level 8. So immediately all of my Titan energy, all of those are fully restored. I can now take more of the primary energy. My roster slots, they haven't increased. I thought they might. Team space has increased. 100 gems and a 1-star summon. So there we are. All those very useful bits come in from resource harvesting. No space for additional recruits, so let's go and train some more of them. I've got 2 training camps running at the moment. This one's only level 1, but let me train off those. There we are. So just clear them out of the way. And then suddenly, wow, I can go into my alliance and I can go with Mr. Titan. Here we come. I've only hit you once, but now I can hit you 3 more times. So it's very important to try and make sure you do it when the Titan is ready. So I'd already made sure my Titan attacks had already gone. I knew I was about to level up. That means I can now use my Titan attacks. You really go for this Titan in as strong a way as possible with as many attacks in one go as I can. So this Titan, although when I first logged in, I only had enough Titan energy to do 1 attack. Now I have enough Titan energy to do. This will mean I've done 4 Titan attacks back to back. This my alliance, like a lot of alliances in the game at the moment, we're sort of very much early days. Seem like a nice bunch. The Hamptons. It's a UK alliance. Would always recommend trying to find an alliance which you are comfortable speaking the language of that alliance, whatever the alliance's skill. I mean, that may sound obvious, but I did accidentally once join an alliance which I think was probably Filipino, I think. But either way, I couldn't understand what the players were saying, so I didn't stop there very long. It's not... yeah, it's just more practical to be in an alliance where you can sort of chat with the members and have a sort of clear understanding of what's going on. Some alliances are more dual lingual than others, and that's fine. You've got to sort of find an alliance where you feel you fit in. And I would argue that fitting in is going to be as important as the strength of the alliance, because your alliance can be hugely strong, but if you've got no idea what's going on in the alliance, it's probably not going to work too well for you. So there we are. So now I've got 2 attacks in a row. Still not the strongest player, but I will probably be up there once I've done my next 2 attacks, which will be quite nice. And this skull spider is beginning to look like it's in quite a lot of danger. It's only, of course, a 1-star Titan, but as I say, early days of the game. So that's good. There we are. Anything much else to say? Well, as I say, at the moment, it's sort of just keep your builders busy. This is a really good time in the game when everybody is starting out, that you can really sort of make progress that will help you later on. So don't necessarily feel you have to sort of become the ultimate, like, do as much as you can. Be the strongest at the moment. Don't judge it on how strong your alliances is. Judge them on how active they are and how quickly you can keep your own base developing, because that's kind of the key thing. You want your base developing all of the time. Anyway, that's it really. So hopefully there's some useful tips and advice in there. This is my first sort of beginner's guide video. There'll be a few more, hopefully. And it just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching, and please do remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Goodbye, Hoyle Vower, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.